Porto looks expensive, beautiful river views, wine cellars, historic streets, but how much does Porto actually cost? In this video, I'll break down the real daily costs in Porto so you know exactly how much money you need, without guessing. If you're planning a trip to Porto and want a realistic budget, this video will help you plan it properly. Let's start with accommodation. When planning your trip to Portugal, one of the first questions is often, Lisbon or Porto? While both cities are incredible, your wallet might find Porto a bit more welcoming. Accommodation here is generally cheaper than in the capital, allowing your travel budget to stretch further, without compromising on quality or location. This affordability extends beyond just your room, influencing the overall cost of your trip from dining to activities, making Porto one of the best value destinations in all of Western Europe. For the budget-conscious and solo travelers, Porto's hostel scene is vibrant and well-regarded. You can expect to pay around 18 to 30 euros per night for a bed in a shared dormitory. These aren't just basic bunks. Many hostels offer fantastic amenities like communal kitchens, organized social events, and beautifully designed common areas, making them a great way to meet fellow adventurers. If you're seeking more privacy, a budget hotel or a private room in an Airbnb typically costs between 55 and 90 euros per night. This often includes an ensuite bathroom and can provide a quieter, more personal home base for your explorations. Where you stay can dramatically shape your experience. For first-time visitors, the Ribeira district is iconic. Staying here puts you right on the Douro River, surrounded by historic architecture and lively restaurants, though it can be the priciest and most crowded area. For a more local, artistic vibe, consider Terofeita, known as the Arts District, with its independent shops, cool cafes, and contemporary galleries. Just across the river, Vila Nova de Gaia is perfect for port wine lovers, offering stunning views of Porto and easy access to the famous port cellars. Keep in mind that prices are seasonal. They increase significantly during the peak summer months of June through August, when the weather's hottest and the crowds are largest. For the best balance of pleasant weather, lower prices, and fewer tourists, consider visiting during the shoulder seasons of spring, from April to May, or autumn, from September to October. To maximize your budget, a few tips go a long way. Staying close to the river or city center might seem more expensive up front, but it can save you significant time and money on transport. If you do plan to use public transit, look into getting an Andante tour card, which offers unlimited travel for 24 or 72 hours and is often more cost-effective than buying single tickets. Balance your itinerary by mixing paid attractions, like climbing the Clérigos Tower with Porto's many free delights, such as admiring the azulejo tiles at São Bento train station, or simply getting lost in the medieval streets of the Ribeira. Porto's culinary scene is a true highlight, offering an incredible journey for your taste buds that's both deeply satisfying and surprisingly affordable. This is a city where you can feast like royalty without needing a royal budget. The food here is honest, hearty, and rooted in tradition, celebrating fresh seafood from the Atlantic and rich, comforting flavors that have been perfected over generations. From bustling local markets to cozy, family-run eateries, every meal tells a story of Portuguese culture and hospitality. For an authentic and budget-friendly experience, seek out the local tascas. These small, often family-owned taverns are the heart of Porto's dining scene. Look for the prato do dia, or dish of the day, which typically includes a soup, a main course of fish or meat, a drink, and sometimes even a coffee. A complete and delicious local meal like this will usually cost you between 8 to 12 euros, offering unbeatable value. If you're looking for a more contemporary dining experience or a special evening out, Porto has plenty of mid-range restaurants. Here you can explore modern interpretations of Portuguese classics or international cuisine. A nicer dinner, perhaps with a starter or dessert, will generally fall in the 15 to 25 euro range per person, providing a more refined atmosphere without a hefty price tag. Your daily routine in Porto should absolutely include its cafe culture. A simple espresso, known locally as a cimbolino, costs about 1 to 2 euros and serves as the perfect pick-me-up. Pair it with one of Portugal's famous pastries. While the iconic pastel de nata is a must-try, you'll find that most local bakeries, or pastelerias, offer a dazzling array of sweet and savory treats that are incredibly cheap and easy to find on almost every corner. And of course, no trip to Porto is complete without indulging in its most famous export, port wine. You don't need to book an expensive tour to enjoy it. Many bars and restaurants throughout the city offer a wide selection by the glass. A glass of a good quality ruby or tawny port can be enjoyed for as little as 3 to 5 euros. It's the perfect way to end a meal or simply relax while watching the world go by along the Douro River. The single best tip for saving money is to eat where the locals eat. If you venture just a few streets away from the main tourist-heavy areas like the Ribeira riverfront, you'll discover that prices drop significantly while the quality and authenticity often increase. By following the sound of Portuguese chatter instead of the tourist crowds, you can eat exceptionally well without spending much at all. Porto is compact and easy to move around. A single transport ticket costs about 1.60 euros. A daily pass is around 7 euros. Many areas are walkable, which helps keep daily costs low. You don't need taxis unless you're in a hurry. One of the most wonderful things about Porto is that its captivating atmosphere is an attraction in itself, and many of the city's best experiences are completely free. This is a city that rewards curiosity, inviting you to wander and discover its treasures without constantly reaching for your wallet. A simple walk along the bustling Cais da Ribeira riverfront is an essential Porto experience. You can spend hours just soaking in the scenery, watching the traditional Rebelo boats drift by, and admiring the majestic Dom Luís III Bridge. From there, dive into the heart of the city by exploring the Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Get lost in its labyrinth of steep, winding streets. You'll stumble upon breathtaking churches adorned with iconic blue azulejo tiles, and don't miss stepping inside São Bento train station, which feels more like a free art gallery than a transport hub. And of course, enjoying the city's incredible viewpoints costs absolutely nothing. For a truly unforgettable panorama, walk across the upper deck of the Dom Luís III Bridge to the Jardim de Moro on the Gaia side, especially as the sun begins to set. Now, for a quintessential taste of the region, you'll want to explore the world of port wine. Across the river in Vila Nova de Gaia, you'll find the famous port wine cellars. Guided tours here are one of the most popular paid activities, and they typically cost between 15 and 25 euros. This usually includes a fascinating look into the history and production of this fortified wine, followed by a tasting of different styles, like a fruity ruby or a nutty aged tawny. If you have even a passing interest in wine, these tours offer fantastic value and a truly memorable experience. It's wise to book in advance, especially during peak season, as the best sellers fill up quickly. Ultimately, you don't need a long list of paid attractions to have an amazing time in Porto. The city's magic is found in the balance. By combining the wealth of free experiences with 1 or 2 paid activities that truly interest you, you can craft a rich, affordable, and deeply personal journey. So what's the real daily cost in Porto? Budget traveler, 40 to 55 euros per day. Mid-range traveler, 65 to 90 euros per day. That includes accommodation, food, transport, and a few activities. Porto is affordable, especially if you travel smart. If this breakdown helped you plan your trip, subscribe for more real travel budgets and practical city guides. In the next video, I'll show you the best areas to stay in Porto and which ones to avoid.